So coming to the next primary elements on the screen that we need to acquaint ourselves with, the properties bar, as I just mentioned in the last video, can be found when we're here on this view tab all the way over at the user interface. So properties panel is going to tell us about the thing in the main working area that we have selected. Right now I have nothing selected, so it's telling me that I have a floor plan open, and it's giving me statistics on that floor plan. And then you can use this little bar to scroll down. There's quite a lot of information there on any given item, and the option to click the edit tab when necessary, if you wanted to edit something and create a new version of something. And if I were to zoom in and select an element from within the model that's built, it will tell me in this properties panel exactly what I've selected. So I clicked here onto the exterior wall, and it happens to be a glass curtain wall. And so it's indicating that for me in the properties panel here, and it's giving me all of the details, the statistics about the size of the glass panels and construction, etc. I'm going to click in the open space to, I guess I need to go all the way into the open space. I'm using the roller ball on my mouse here to scroll in and scroll out right now, to zoom in and zoom out of the view that I'm on. And then down below the properties panel, we find the project browser. And the project browser is going to tell us within the model what view we're looking at. So when we opened this, we were actually on the title sheet, which is all the way down here under sheets. And here, let's double click on it to get it to open. If you might recognize this from the first video. However, the sheets only appear after we have actually created them in our file. This file has all the sheets completed and all the views already built. So if I scroll back up to floor plans and click on level 1, I come back to that floor plan of the first floor of the building that we see. If I jump up here to that quick access toolbar and I click on a default 3D view, it's going to take me into a model view of this entire the entire site and the building that we have in here, including interior elements and everything. So this is the project browser bar and how you can locate where you want to go within the drawings and the models. I want to finish a little bit about the ribbon above while I have time. A management tab, add-ins tab, quantification. I think the thing that's most important that I want you to note is the modify tab. The modify tab is similar to a lot of the tools that we see in AutoCAD. And it's going to have your move, your copy, your offset, align, scale, your trim and extend, cut and join elements, etc. So this modify tab, I kind of wish that they had moved it all the way to the front of the ribbon, but it's all the way on the right side. It'll be a friendly, helpful tool to know where all of those elements stand. And then at the bottom of our viewports here, let me see if I'm going to go to view again. So remember our user interface, how we could control it. We have the status bar at the bottom, and that also appears in AutoCAD, and it's telling us what is happening and what, giving us hints about what's going on. So that line of text at the bottom here, right now it's telling me to click to select, tab for alternates, etc. But it might give me, if I was in a command, it might give me a suggestion or give me an idea of where I'm at or what action I need to take. So it's good to keep an eye on those areas as you're working.